Hello everyone, welcome to PvP Saturdays, everybody. We'll lower the volume a little bit, but we managed to get to league number 9. So we managed to stay around seat number 2500. We stayed up pretty good. So it seems to be working, at least from my perspective. So we're going to have a little bit of the same thing as last time. This is Saturday as well, so we haven't played any PvP whatsoever. But ideally, we're actually going to get to the point where we can actually start doing it a little bit more often. I need to claim some stuff, but yeah, no, let's actually do like a quick summon. But while we get going a little bit. But yeah, no, so we're actually gonna get basically right into it. I was planning on just kind of rolling with it, but seems we have a couple of things to kind of talk about. Mostly just thinking. I haven't necessarily playing too much of this game as much as I wanted to. It's just got kind of tiring. Like after banners drop and then you try to summon and play another one, it's been kind of tiring. And after playing CCC for what was essentially like 3 straight days, like really hard farming stuff, it just kind of got to me. But I know that's not what we need to. What we need to do is battle. But yeah, no. So hopefully you guys are going to see 2 videos today. I ended up doing a video for. It was originally meant to be on Friday, but it ended up taking a lot to process, and I just wanted to make sure that the thumbnail was made properly, as well as just making sure there wasn't any copyright issues as well with it. So it ended up taking like a little bit longer. So you guys are going to get 2 videos on Saturday today. Ideally, I was gonna try out to do Sanctuary Sundays. Was the plan, since sometimes end up taking a little bit longer for my Sanctuary battles on Master of Garden. So ideally, that's going to be up there in the plans. But yeah, no. So if you're in here and you're trying to do some stuff, welcome everybody, and I hope you're like battling PvP right now, because this over here for to remind you that hey, you have PvP. PvP is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day to do PvP, at least around 7 p.m. in the morning, give or take. So make sure to fight PvP if you haven't already done so, to just make sure that your rank is upkept. But let's actually just get into it. I haven't seen this. I had to like double check last week's when I was playing stuff, because PvP list has just been like about the same. I think the goal for today is similar to last time, and I'm actually going to lower the volume a little bit more, because I can't really hear my own thoughts. But yeah, no. So PvP list has been pretty decent since I've added this stuff, and by decent is like, hey, we actually went up a rank. And I was a little confused because I logged in and I saw my ranking number a little bit lower than I had expected. But we should have ranked up, and I got a little scared. But I believe it's right here. We should have gotten another gift stuff. Yeah. We got top 10,000. They don't really do much for top like 5,000 or stuff. We were really up there, but we didn't necessarily get too much done per se. Because they do actually give it different rewards among things, but let's actually check the rewards. So rank 10, they give you rewards for being 10,000 or lower. Yeah, so like this is where they're starting giving better rewards. We think we got to top 2,000, but they actually ranked us down. At least for rank 10. I think rank 9 actually do give like higher rewards among things. So we're gonna try and stay here. At least we wanted to see if we could get to top 2,000, but we did a thing last time. But like they just rank you down instantly, so there's really not much purpose to getting past this at this point. Especially since from today to like tomorrow, they're gonna derank you like a whole lot. So our plan is to at least stay onto like the next promotion zone and just kind of making sure that we stay in the promotion zone ideally. So we're pretty much going to do it until ideally 2,000 like last time again. There's really not going to be anything to stop us necessarily, as much as just people trying harder and harder as they beat PvP stuff. We've got 350 tickets. Ideally, this is only going to be done until like we don't have any more tickets to do. I want to play a little bit more consistently every single day, but sometimes The biggest thing is just I would like the game to just load up instantly, and this is like something for somebody that just plays more gacha games than anything. I would like for the if I turn on the game, I want it to just log me in, but they have like a starting screen, and like all games do, which is fine. It's just like just to kind of to remind myself that I'm like playing another game. Because for me, what ends up happening is I leave the game running in the background, right? And what ends up happening is I forget about it, and then it just runs in the background, and I'm like not doing anything on it, and just using up energy among among things. But yeah, no, PvP was it seems to be fine. I think it's been pretty good. Like not PvP like meta wise. It's just been the same thing a month, same thing since last week. Nothing has really changed over the course of a week. It typically takes a couple of weeks to a month to even a year for anything to change. We've still yet to see anybody dethrone Rahime, since she's still like top dog as it stands. And in the new Shajin is of course like the continuous top dog. So he's still doing well. I haven't been able to like necessarily like judge teams quite yet myself personally. But ideally, we should be able to like judge him a little bit after. I think after round 9, we're gonna be able to judge him. Or rank 9, and we should be perfectly fine. I think at this point. But yeah, no. It's pretty simplistic, pretty normal. And as you can tell, we're like already at rank 3700. But as you increase in ranks, the amount of points you need is much higher. So ideally, we'll get up to like the higher ranks and stuff. But yeah, no. So hopefully you guys have been doing well. Like, yeah, there's nothing much to talk about. It's really just same as always. Just kind of log in, make sure to claim your stuff, fight them. Nothing new yet. But I do believe there's been a couple of new banners that have been like necessarily dropped, but I have seen like stuff like from Bleach, Rape Souls, Rebirth, or something like that. Rebirth of Souls, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, the new game seemed kind of interesting. I was kind of looking at it because Yurichi looked banger. So, if there's one character that I will absolutely just go ham on as much as one can with the materials that I have provided for me, is Yurichi. I love Rahime, and I love Yurichi. I love most of the girls in like Bleach. They just generally have all like their own personality. They have their own like utilities. I'm very sad to for some characters to just kind of in story-wise get like only certain prospect of things, like a certain amount of attention to it. And I think and if y'all are a little bit scared of spoilers, I would recommend watching the anime. But be warned, just a spoiler warning here. So when the Thousand Year Blood Word was getting released, or whenever I started looking into it, one of my main things when I was looking at it is just kind of like looking up for characters that I like. So the reason I really came back to it, or started really kind of getting back into it, was I was craving Bleach. I was that sounds like such a weird thing to say, but I was craving just the anime, to watch the anime again, and I finished it, and I'm not necessarily not hyped, but it's just some of the stuff as you play the game is just getting really tiring. Since the game loop isn't necessarily like difficult, it's some of the stuff you can like is kind of grindy. That's how I'd put it. And okay, let me explain. PvP is a long-term thing. I understand that part. However, from my perspective, it'd be nice if I was able to rank up a little bit higher as you play PvP. But since what ends up happening is since they limit everybody to like a particular section, it is kind of easier for people that just stop playing to just not be like so like in the highest PvP meta period. So like people that don't actually play the game, they kind of get kicked out. But what ends up happening is if you try and like run like I'm playing right now, you don't actually end up getting as many rewards even for like the time you put in. And even assuming you get like top like number one, the rewards are so mediocre. The only people that are actually doing it are most likely either realistically cheating or bots that just do that like very like consistently every single day, and are people that spend orbs on top of it. Because if you ever look at people that are like really maxed out on PvP points wise, or like ranked number one, we're talking numbers that are not existent. Actually, let's take a look at it. So, if we take a look at ranking, right? Number one, top 100, right? So I currently have 19,000 points, give or take. I want to ask this: why does he have this many points? Because if I look at it right now, so rank 60. So what this tells me is that they don't, because they don't really put much effort into it. That like the amount of like points that they do, right, is very unnatural. It feels very unnatural, especially since they don't even play. They don't even look like they play the game. Yeah, battles won 945, win streak 648. You played 648 times. This is ridiculous. Previous rank number 12. And like, I don't know why you do this. It's nothing particularly like special to do. And what it ends up causing, right, is there's like a bunch of what looks to be botters, just AFKing this or cheese, or genuinely, I say cheesing. It's just cheating. It's just personally just cheating. And it doesn't necessarily mean like it's necessarily like bad. But it's just well, I guess it is bad for it is bad for the game if like if we're talking about somebody should have been placed number one or like or 100 places in front of them is just like kicking down the people because they don't actually play as much, right? Because in my case, I don't necessarily have the greatest of teams, but we're talking ridiculous numbers now. And I know like Bleach has been like at least for PvP. I know for a fact some of them have been known to be cheaters, and it's not something like I necessarily would like call. I know anybody in specific that is called consider a cheater, but for the case of like the ranking stuff, like they're definitely doing something that nobody else is doing. Playing 648 times is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. There is not enough time in the week, I don't think at least, to claim that amount of tickets. Unless you saved up as much as I have, or you spend money on this, there is no way to actually recover that amount enough tickets on like a couple in like a week. Because I'm pretty sure this recovers over like an hour. Even assuming you like just spend that, like especially not like that you go through it like at a lower range pretty fast. Yeah, so you can get up to it like really fast if you're like a lower rank. But some of these just don't make sense. Rank 12. So if you don't understand like what the rank system does, so rank 15 above is just kind of like you've been farming or not. But some of these people just, from the looks of things, at least on paper, all they do is just PvP most likely. So these are just like botted PvP accounts. Yeah, 677 is what I was had overall. This is where I'm at currently, 677 on my overall score. I don't know if this is just over time or not, but possibly. I'm not sure. No, but aside from that, so yeah, no. So PvP has really been like, at least for rewards wise, has been like really lackluster. That's how I would describe it. There's nothing special, nothing like really like stand outish. Farming the game is fine. Farming to like a rank that matters a little bit is nice, and here we are. I'll actually get to like see if we can get to 1500. Let's actually see if we can get to up to like top 1500. Um, but yeah, no, score wise, it doesn't really matter to me. Like it's really nothing crazy per se. Um, we're almost there. This is I think like where the stretch gets like really high. I think we're gonna get pushed down like a bunch. Because realistically, you don't need much to like beat the bots, like the actual literal bots. And then there's the man-made bots, which are kind of just meant to clear this as fast as possible. By players, of course. Because these are all like bots made by Klab, but there's like literal bots in like the rankings. Because these guys are just like stand-ins for so you can like rank up easily until you actually meet players on around the 8th seat. Oh, see, we're actually getting like a little bit of difficulty like ranking up from here. This is where actual players starting to be at least rank wise. It's if it goes to top 200 because 2000 was actually much easier than I had expected, to be completely honest. I wish I could have like not necessarily like an XP bonus, but like a score bonus, so we can like just kind of. Nah, this is it. I mean, it just does it much faster. Yeah, top. We're almost there. We're about 58 ranks before it. But yeah, no. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Hopefully, y'all are playing PvP at least for ranking up, because typically what ends up happening is some of the events are actually rank locked on PvP, which really just pushes you to go up to like the 7th seed, which is I think more reasonable than others, and then being like higher seeded. But it can still be really obnoxious and tedious to have to do this consistently. And it's just like a once a week thing. But if you're playing multiple games, or if you're doing other things, if you have daily life and you come into your home and then you have to spend like, so far it's been like 17 minutes, which is very active like playtime to me. We're actually right on the edge, 14.99. I'll take that. Like right at 14.99. But we're actually gonna claim some stuff and then we're gonna head up. But I hope y'all are enjoying your weekend so far, ideally. We have one day for this thing, so we're actually gonna claim this. In 3 days, we're actually gonna claim this one as well. I'm probably gonna claim this one for sure as well. Okay, then we got 18 on that. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good weekend, and well, hopefully you are playing PvP or other games. Be sure to like play. So Wuthering Waves has a like the Hazard Tower resets, I believe, tomorrow. So just make sure to watch out for that. I will be continuing to play that and like finish up the story soon enough. But yeah, I have to double check. I need to like do some other things, but. And we got this done. We got completed that stuff. We also completed daily, weeklies, and stuff. But yeah, no. If you would like to some specific information, about like Bleach that I can give you like information wise, let me know if you like post in the comments below if you'd like some more information. And apologies for going this fast. I just would like to like. I'm just really happy. Happy and like want to finish up PvP because which I got done, so nothing to rush about. It's just I'm a little bit hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet, so that's a mixture of why. But yeah, let me know. Ask questions. Go ahead, and let me know what your suggestions for PvP are if you have any. Feel free to shit on me if you want. I don't necessarily get butthurt. I will take everything with a grain of salt, as everybody does. I'm not focusing quite too much on like metas quite yet because I can't really see the characters, nor can I really like balance myself around it. Um, I know these characters are decent, at least on my left side, on my team. They're decent. They're good enough. I wish Orihime was like one of the biggest meta characters. I have Chad, and I could probably build him. I can't build him as much as I'd like to, but we could check into it about how like what to do about building it. But aside from that, I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. So have a good weekend and stay solid. Bye bye.